In the 1930s, one man transformed a broken nation into a dictatorship that changed the world forever. But how did Adolf Hitler, a failed artist with no real political background, rise to control one of the most powerful countries in Europe? Today, we uncover the real story, step by step. Germany was shattered. The Treaty of Versailles punished the country heavily. Territories lost, military restricted, and massive reparations to pay. The economy collapsed. Hyperinflation hit so hard that people burned banknotes because firewood was cheaper than money. In this environment of fear, poverty, and humiliation, people were desperate for hope. Hitler promised exactly that. Hitler joined the small German Workers' Party in 1919. He wasn't just another member. He was a powerful speaker. Crowds were drawn to him. His passion, anger, and dramatic style ignited something in thousands of frustrated Germans. He transformed the party into the Nazi Party with a clear message: restore German pride, rebuild the economy, blame the nation's problems on scapegoats, communists, Jews, and political opponents. He mastered propaganda and used it like a weapon. In 1929, the Great Depression hit Germany like a thunderstorm. Banks collapsed, millions lost their jobs. The Weimar government looked weak and helpless. The Nazis seized their opportunity. They offered simple solutions to complicated problems. People were angry and afraid, and Hitler's promises sounded like the only way out. By 1932, the Nazi Party became the largest political party in Germany. Despite their popularity, the Nazis still didn't have full control. But politicians believed they could control Hitler if they made him chancellor. On January 30th, 1933, President Hindenburg appointed Hitler as Chancellor of Germany. What they didn't realize was Hitler didn't want power sharing. He wanted absolute power. Just weeks later, the Reichstag building burned down. Hitler immediately blamed the communists and convinced the government to pass the Reichstag fire decree. This law took away freedom of speech, freedom of the press, the right to protest. Hitler used fear to silence all opposition. Then came the Enabling Act, which allowed him to make laws without parliament. Germany was no longer a democracy. Once in control, Hitler moved fast, banned all other political parties, took control of the media, used propaganda to shape public opinion, built the Gestapo to crush dissent, applaud indoctrinated youth through the education system. Germany had become a totalitarian state, and Hitler stood at the center of it. Hitler didn't rise to power overnight. It was a combination of social chaos, economic collapse, political weakness, propaganda, fear, and fear. His story is a warning. When a nation is desperate, dangerous leaders can rise by promising hope. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit strong like, strong subscribe, and turn on the strong notification bell for more historical deep dives. Let me know in the comments, which historical event should we cover next?